Today I'm going to make my bed for my bedroom in this box truck conversion. If you've been following since the start, I've had many different options along the way. First of all, the bed was going to come from the ceiling. Then I installed a mini split unit, which meant that I couldn't do that, so I had to put the bedroom up in the grandma's attic. Now I've removed the mini split, so I eventually will be putting the bed on a little motor coming down from the ceiling. However, that day is not today. Today, I'm going to continue with the plan of putting the bed up in the grandma's attic because I would like to get this mattress out of the way. I also want to reuse the foam, or half of the foam, to make my sofa cushions. So this may feel counterintuitive to a lot of people, but I know that the roof bed, ceiling bed, whatever you want to call it, is going to take a little while, and I do not want to just keep on having this mattress on the floor. I want a living room ASAP. So that means taking this mattress, chopping it up, putting most of it up in the grandma's attic, and making some sofas. So that's the way that I'm going to do it. I also am doing this without any AC. It's actually 80 degrees outside and it's 84 inside. So I'm doing this without AC because my new AC unit that is going to be fit above my head is currently in transit coming to me. So for now, I'm just going to be a hot, sweaty mess for the next 4 days. It's just the way life goes sometimes. Let's see how that goes. So to explain a little bit of how I'm doing this, I have a mattress that I've used for a while. It was a king size. I cut it down to I don't know what the American sizes are. It's not a king size, but it fits 2 people basically. So I cut it down to that size and got a new mattress encasement. It currently takes up the entirety of the floor in the living room area right now. The reason why I am not keeping it is because it's old. It's been used 1,000 times. And like I said, I want to start making some sofas. So yeah, it's kind of a long way round. But I am currently going for immediate. I want to get everything to a version 1.0. This right now feels like a version 0.8. So I want to get this to version 1.0, which has everything functionally. It has dedicated bed space, dedicated living room, and I can exist before moving on to version 2.0 of one of my nice to haves, which is a bed on a motor in the ceiling. That is not a need to have. So that is the way I'm doing it. So the way that I'm cutting this mattress is I bought specifically a electric knife. I did a lot of research, and people who have been cutting foam literally swear by this knife. So I was like, I'm going to get a dedicated knife in order to do this. It has a very long blade on it. So I have a mattress encasement that I'm going to put that in. So with that being said, let's chop. Oh, I'm kind of nervous. We're going to cut this foam up. We're going to measure it, then we're going to cut this foam up. Sorry for the rap album kind of angle here. The one thing that I've just figured out is that the 2 bottom sections of this mattress that I have it's like just under 5.5 inches. The encasement that I have is supposed to go up to like 5 inches. I don't know whether I could squeeze in an extra 1/2 inch, but I'm going to try. It also makes measuring a lot easier for me because there's literally a seam here because it's split into 3 sections. So this 5.5 inch section here, I guess I could just cut a little bit underneath it. Yeah, I'm going to try to cut a little bit underneath it. I don't know whether this is going to work. If not, then I'm just going to have a kind of a lumpy mattress. But yeah, I think this is going to be, hopefully this is going to be easier than I anticipated. One thing I've realized is that maybe the reason why this is so good, so well rated for cutting through foam, is because it's not one blade, it's 2 separate blades. So this is 2 blades going in opposite directions, very, very close to each other. In theory, this is going to go twice the speed. Okay, this is pretty lumpy on one side, but it's okay on the other side. Actually, that's fine. That's totally fine with me. There we have it. We have a single mattress that actually pretty good job, and feels fine. It's I like my mattresses firm anyway, so this is definitely the depth of it. It doesn't feel crazy amounts different to the thicker version that I had. So we can see it definitely works as a mattress, which is one thing that I was a little bit worried about, but fits in the encasement. Pretty comfy actually. Yeah, this is definitely going to be my sofa cushions. We'll figure that out. So for now, I'm going to tidy up because everything's a real mess right now. But successful making the mattress. Let me put it up at the grandma's attic. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, let's sit down and have a little chat. So there's a big part of me that does not want to upload this video now, but the whole point of this was to show the failings that can happen. My mattress is too big to fit up there. And honestly, I don't know the failure point. I don't know the failure point as to how it happened. So this space in the grandma's attic is 30 wide, and then it's like 90 that way. The mattress encasement that I have is 38 wide and 80. And I did a lot of research. So I'm trying to figure out my own thinking, because it's 8 inches too much. I think my thinking was to buy an encasement that's a bit too big, cut the mattress down to a smaller size, so it's actually 30 instead of 38, and just deal with it being slightly baggy in places. I think that was my thinking. But I've had this encasement for so long that I didn't revisit the original plan, I guess. So I currently have a mattress that's a bit too big. That's fine, because I can cut this down. But yeah, I'm honestly a little bit confused with my thinking there. And yeah, it's quite embarrassing to have screwed up by like 25% in my measurements. So yeah, wow. I just blew my own mind. That's crazy. I think what it was is because if I got a casement to fit the exact dimensions that I need, it would be a lot. This was less than $20 for this encasement. So I think that was my thinking. Yeah, damn, that's pretty embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, because 8 inches is a lot. It is a lot. What a dingbat. What a dingbat. Oh man, that's hilarious. Cut the mattress down. Put the mattress up. Tidy up again, because now everything is all out of whack. Then I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to shower. And then I've got some calls this afternoon. That is what is going to happen today. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. I am surprised at myself with that one. I did it. I even have my little lamp on. I think this looks way worse than it actually feels up here. I know for most people, like, oh my God, you got no headroom. This is just for sleeping. And just for me lying down. This, honestly, I mean, the light definitely is pretty useless compared to my little reading light. But for just sleeping, and if I just wanted to have a book, or whatever, I don't really sit up in bed anyway. I definitely don't watch TV from my bed at all. Other than that, honestly, this feels pretty good. This, in terms of like sleeping space, I'm very happy with it. I'm glad that I fixed the leaks yesterday. It's definitely hotter up here. I'll definitely be getting a fan to circulate the air around, and obviously my AC will blow straight in here. Honestly, this feels good. I'm very happy with it. I'm slightly less embarrassed now. But yeah, definitely happy with this. And the good thing is that during the day, my little boxes that I've currently got down there with like clothes and stuff in, they can just come straight back up here. I mean, it's literally 4 cloth boxes. It's not really much effort to just move them off at the start of the night and then move them back on at the end of the night. Yeah, happy. My pillow just fits in, which I'm glad because I love my pillow. Mattress feels good. I'm only crammed up against the side because the camera's there, but if I move this camera, let me move out and give myself to full space. Yeah, this is totally fine for me. This is totally fine. I'm not going to roll out accidentally because I've got some safety little bars here. And then it will eventually just be, when I do get the bed at the end, on the drop down, this will just go back to being storage. I'll keep the mattress the way that it is, and I'll just keep storage up here and probably just have a pull down curtain, just so it doesn't look ugly as hell. Okay. Successful little day. Successful project. And now, as every project does, completing this project gives me 25 more projects that I need to start and complete. So yeah, that's it for this one. For now, am I clocking out? On this project at least, I'm clocking out.